Good morning on this Saturday edition of Mornings with Brian and Tyler. Today we are in the Gospel of John chapter 14 verses 18 through 24, Tyler.
I will not leave you orphans, I will come to you. A little while longer and the world will see me no more, but you will see me. Because I live, you will live also. At that day you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. He who has my commandments and keeps them, it is he who loves me. And he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him. Judas, not Iscariot, said to him, Lord, how is it that you will manifest yourself to us and not to the world? Jesus answered and said to him, If anyone loves me, he will keep my word, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him. He who does not love me does not keep my words, and the word which you hear is not mine, but the Father's who sent me.
Okay. Part of Jesus being made manifest, being made real, is the Spirit. The other part of it is hearing, believing, obeying, meditating on, making his thoughts your thoughts because of his word and through his word. The simple fact is that most people who claim to be Christian, the words of Jesus aren't their priority. Only the words of Jesus that are the words that they like. There's a reason why there's only a handful of actual words of Jesus that most people know, and that includes most church people. There's a reason why people like to quote from the Apostle Paul about grace, grace, grace. And the problem is Paul's teaching on grace means absolutely nothing without everything that Jesus said in front of it. You can't interpret grace that Paul was writing to the church about, say, 30 years after Jesus's earthly ministry, 20 to 30 years, and not look at what Jesus taught. Everything that Paul, John, Peter, Luke, Jude, James, any of those guys wrote by the Holy Spirit, it all comes back to it's his words. We'll see a little bit later on in this section, Jesus will say, there's many other things I want to say to you, but I can't say them to you right now because you can't handle it. That what he'd already given them in 3.5 years, they were struggling with. And so everything from Acts to Revelation is the finishing out of what the core is: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And if you don't make Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John your priority, you'll never build your faith from Acts through Revelation on solid ground, because you'll miss the core of it. That would be the same as a Jew saying, you know, I just don't really spend any time with Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Deuteronomy. My entire faith is just the Psalms. Can't do that, because almost everything in the Psalms is about what is written in Genesis through Deuteronomy. You can't build a Christian life without the teachings and the words of Jesus Christ in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, because without that, everything from Acts to Revelation really lacks foundation and meaning. Some other thoughts, my brother?
No, sir.
We hope to see you when?
This Sunday at the Lake Butler Church of Christ.
Which would be tomorrow.
It would be tomorrow. At the Lake Butler Church of Christ in Lake Butler, Florida, at 9:30 for our Bible class and 10:30 for our worship service. Both are in person or online.
All right. Till then, have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the morning.